Okay, so today we have There's a Light That Never Goes Out by the Smiths. Since it's Valentine's Day, and since somebody suggested this last week, although they did say to do a live version, but I reacted to the song in 2019. And back in 2019, I didn't really know what I was doing. My videos were short, and it was just not very good. So since again, it's Valentine's Day, and this is one of the greatest love songs ever written, I thought, what the hell? Let's do kind of a redux, I guess. So let's get into this one more time. Obviously, yes, I've heard this, like I just said, but here we go again. It's the goddamn Smiths. It's There's a Light That Never Goes Out. Let's go.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see light. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home and I'm welcome no more. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight, oh take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one all along. Oh, I haven't got one. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Oh, there is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out.
And there's the fade away. There's a Light That Never Goes Out by the Smiths, which, again, like I said off the top, I've heard, obviously, but wanted to do something for Valentine's Day, because it only comes around once a year, and I don't really celebrate other than other than doing this. So I feel kind of dumb, reacting. Not really, I guess, to the song, but I obviously I've not listened to it in this kind of setting again since 2019 or whatever, and the song is just such. It's full of such despair. It's so angsty. The band was very young here, obviously, and that shines through. The band was young the whole time they were together, really, because again, they were only together for 5 years. And you think about how for 5 years they were. I mean, they didn't really have time to put out terrible songs. I mean, maybe Golden Lights, whatever, sure, but they're a catalog, and right here it was very is great. And at this point in 1986, with The Queen Is Dead, which the song is on, I would say this is probably their peak of their performance, of their musicianship, and it's hard to think about because again, you talk about a lover here. You could say this song is about a lover. You could say this song is about perhaps Morrissey and Johnny Marr, two lonely kids who came together to create one of the greatest bands of the 80s, one of the greatest bands of all time, one of the greatest indie bands, one of the most influential bands of all time. My God, the list goes on. And yeah, just talking about how they were so close. Oh, maybe not so close, but they were friends anyway. Because Morrissey could be. They had their moments. Morrissey and Marr there, and they've had their moments since 1987, which is what I'm trying to say is only a year after the song was released, I guess. The friendship was pretty much done. The band was done anyway, and the friendship was deteriorating. And yeah, so it's sad to think about that. But at the same time, like I said, it's moody, it's bouncy, it's jangly. I mean, obviously jangle pop here. It's the goddamn Smiths. I forget just how much Andy Rourke drives this song. I guess maybe with the headphones on, it's so. My dog is staring at me because she doesn't know why I'm talking to nobody. But anyway, and it's making me laugh. But Andy Rourke drives this song, and again, maybe it's because of the headphones. So now I'm listening to it even more intently, whatever, and it's even more intense of a sound here. But yeah, Andy's bass. I forgot how huge that bass line is. I forgot how much he drives us. He's doing a tune within a tune here. And obviously he's not to say anything about Johnny Marr. I mean, Johnny Marr, who was on, and as it says here on the Wikipedia personnel, he was on guitar, obviously, but also it says flute and string sounds, which I like how it's put there. I guess that may be from the liner notes. But anyway, such great orchestration here. It's so lush. It's so beautiful. Again, it's gorgeous. And I mean, he's just overdubbing himself to just such a beautiful point, and he knows when to stop, I guess you would say. But yeah, I just love the sublime guitar work to go along with the bass work. Again, these guys were so good, and like I said, they were pretty much at the top of their game at this point. And then you talk about with Morrissey's vocals. I mean, I didn't even mention Morrissey's vocals yet, but like I was saying, full of such despair. He was angsty as hell. And the way he delivers these lines, you could tell he's full of pain. He's full of, he's suffered so much. And it's because he's lived these feelings. This song is an anthem, and it's an anthem for him especially. It's become an anthem for so many people, for millions, if not billions of people. He talks about not having a home here, for the narrator anyway, but even him, I can imagine he knew what that felt like. And that's why it's related to so many different people, because so many people have felt the same way Morrissey is singing about in the song anyway. We know the character. We have related to this character in the song. And but yeah, he just, I don't know, he gives off such moody vibes, whatever. It's so melancholic, but there's still glimpses of hope. There's still resilience happening here, because again, he's driving in the car with his lover here, or could we just be talking about a friend anyway, or just somebody that he loves and cares about a lot. And of course, he would be happy to die along with them, right by their side, which is so bleak. But it just shows you where he is in his life and how lonely and depressed he's been. But again, there's glimmers of hope of just being with this person. And yeah, so anyway. And Mike Joyce, I didn't mention Mike yet, but I love, he kicks it in going into that chorus, and just the it's so it's fast at that point. I love his rhythm. I love how enthusiastic he is. Again, the song, it does have a moodiness to it, but at the same point, it's bouncy, like I said, and there is enthusiasm to it as well. Because I mean, with just how beautiful and gorgeous it sounds, you have to have some kind of bounce to it, some kind of enthusiasm to it. So I really enjoyed Mike's work here too, and yeah, he's a great drummer too. What the hell? Everyone's great at the craft here. I mean, would you imagine that? But anyway. I guess I'll go into these lyrics, and I've already said, I know about the lyrics, I know what's going on, but let's do it again. Why the hell not? These lyrics that have, just have taken on a life of their own, obviously. Again, the song is more than just a song. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. It's ranked as one of, if not the greatest Smith song. My favorite Smith song is, and probably always will be, How Soon Is Now. But this one, obviously, is just undeniable of just how beautiful and how light and how relatable it is. But anyway, we go to the first verse, Take Me Out Tonight, where there's music and there's people and they're young and alive. Again, I feel like this guy's just been cooped up in his house or wherever it is. He's felt lonely, he's felt down, he's felt out. And he just wants to go where there's music and there's people, where, you know, and at the same point, it doesn't feel like, because I think about how Morrissey writes this, and this is such a typical Morrissey love song. It's so self-deprecating, and it just feels like he usually wouldn't want to be around other people. But at this point, again, it seems like he's been down and out and alone for so long. He's longing for people. He's longing for this person that's beside him in the car. Anyway. And they're young and alive, driving in your car. I never want to go home because I haven't got one anymore. It's just so many poignant, depressing lines here, obviously. I mean, again, I would expect nothing less from Morrissey's writing, especially back here in the 1980s. Take me out tonight because I want to see people. I want to see lights, driving in your car. Please don't drop me home because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. And again, I don't know, whoever he's living with, whether it's family, friends, whatever it is, obviously he feels like he doesn't belong there, or maybe he got kicked out, whatever it is, but he doesn't want to go back there. Probably ever again. He'd rather just be with this person. He wants to see lights. He wants to see people. He wants to, I guess, lift his mood. He wants to escape anyway. And again, it's so relatable. Then we go to the chorus. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And I love the use of the word heavenly there, because again, if you die, maybe you go to heaven, whatever the hell. But anyway, I just love the word choice of that. And it's so bleak. It's so kind of ugly. But at the same point, it's beautiful, you know? And that's the whole, I guess, the whole theme of the song. It's kind of ugly at points, but it's beautiful. And just talking about how violent of a crash that would be, to die by getting crashed into a double-decker bus. But then we go on, and if a 10-ton truck, I mean, a 10-ton goddamn truck is huge. So that would be a violent way to go as well. If it kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, that pleasure and that privilege is mine. Just how commanding he becomes when he says that. And you can believe it. You can hear the passion in his voice just to say, yes, I want to die by your side. Please, let this happen. I don't know if he wants death, but if it happens, it doesn't seem like he's gonna, deny it. And especially if he can die by this person's side. I mean, again, there's people talking about it on the YouTube comments here. Of just how much this relates to, like, James Dean's Rebel Without a Cause. And of course, James Dean is an idol of, Morrissey idolizes James Dean. And at the same time, I'm sure I pointed out before, back in 2019, whatever the hell, but this has many themes of, like, Romeo and Juliet, that same kind of vibe going on here, obviously. And then we have the second verse, take me out tonight, take me anywhere, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Now, of course, he doesn't care, and the way he elongates that care, you really get that feeling. But also, he wants to go anywhere. Again, he wants to escape with this person. It doesn't matter. He just wants to get away from his home life or whatever it is, or his non-home life now. And if the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chances come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask, and then take me out tonight. And again, I with the whole point of, in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh, my chances come at last. And just the whole point, I feel like, of, with Morrissey, it never seems like, it's always about unrequited love or love that doesn't really work out, whatever. It's never going to happen to him. And so it's kind of weird to see that it is kind of happening in the song, where there is maybe some kind of a love interest happening here. But at the same point, when he just says, I just couldn't ask. I mean, yeah, that's so typical of Morrissey's lyrics. I just couldn't ask, I was too afraid. Anyway, yeah, take me out tonight. Oh, take me anywhere. I don't care. I don't care. And that's the same thing going on there. And then, and I love the little la-di-dum, because why the hell not? I just love when he puts that in there, and it just seems like it was off the cuff. I don't know, but I just like how he inserts a la-di-dum, because why the hell not? And it sounds great. And then the chorus once again, and then the outro. And just the way the outro is sung, it's just, again, it's so light. Not to make a pun, there's a light that never goes out, but it's sung so lightly. It's just, I don't know, it's so gentle. And Morrissey seems so bashful. And I feel like he's just swaying away, whatever. I don't know. It's just, you get the picture in your head of what the band was like when they were recording this in the studio. And yeah, it just creates such a melancholic vibe. But like I've been saying, it's hopeful at the same time. A little bit, still with that chorus, getting killed by a double-decker bus or a 10-ton truck is an ugly way to go. But if only you could die by this person's side, then it's all worth it. And yeah, so it's beautiful in that way. So anyway, I guess that's all I gotta say once more. So here we are. Again, I look back to a lot of my old videos and people leave comments saying, you know, this sucks. And I can't disagree. Again, my old setup, whatever, was terrible. And I didn't really know what I was doing. And maybe even today, I still don't know what I'm doing. But I wanted to come back here, do this for Valentine's Day, because why the hell not? And I know I did The Queen is Dead. I did a redux of that because the Queen died. And some people did get angry at me, I think. But I don't know. Anyway, here we are again. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Thanks for the person who suggested this, because I wasn't really thinking about it. I was thinking, it's Valentine's Day. What should I do? And here we are. So thanks for everything. I'll talk to you guys again soon.